Whoa, Will, we're in a new set!
We are in a new set.
Will, do you know what we're doing today?
We are doing...
Boop! I said boop!
We're going.
Boop.
Here we go. Shazam!
Wow!
Welcome to the new set, ladies and gentlemen. We've got graphics behind us. We've got a cool new mic arm that I've got. Nice.
Yeah, tasty!
Tasty treats for the boys and girls.
We have curtains over here. There's mattresses behind these banners to block light.
I think the set looks pretty good over here, but if you turn around, it's just a nightmare of concrete and spiders.
Yeah, it's definitely not going to help me sleep at night.
I'm sorry, Joey. I haven't seen any spiders.
Shazam.
Shazam. Hey, Joey's got real tired. Yeah. Joey has this thing. I don't know if you know about this. Joey, I've learned this over the course of us recording. You'll slowly see Joey will do a thing. He'll just be like, hey, how's it going? How's it going? And he'll just stare dead ahead. Head down, eyes forward. And he'll just sit there. And then if you talk to him, he'll go... Yep, that works. He'll click his mouth a lot. You get sleepy like a tired prospector.
Before we actually get into our movie review, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And comment down any movies or TV shows that you want us to do.
Let me know if my microphone's too loud. I'm really sorry if it is.
Yeah, we're experimenting here. There's a lot of new stuff going on. But hey, it's all right. Okay.
Joey.
Welcome back.
You seen this movie before?
Oh, yeah, a couple times.
Yeah, me too.
This is probably one of my more favorite DC movies overall.
Okay, so I'm a big DC... Okay, so I'm a big DCEU, what do we want to call it? I believe they're good. They're good movies. And everyone will tell me they're not. Man of Steel, good. Batman vs. Superman, good. Justice League, better than people say, not great.
Did you say Justice League?
Yeah, Justice League. The Justice League that was directed by Joss Whedon.
Okay.
Yeah, Justice League. Justice League directed by Snyder. Snyder Cut. One of the greatest movies I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, I enjoy them. I think they're a good anti-Marvel. And I don't think I would like them as much if Marvel didn't exist. But I love Marvel and I love the DCEU. Just because they're different. They're very different. All the Marvel movies are good, but the same. The DCEU, probably not as well made, but very different. And I think very good.
Well, I do enjoy DC movies, specifically the animated ones. I do like those ones. They are pretty good. The one with Batman... Mm-hmm. And John Constantine, Justice League Dark, I think is what it's called.
Okay, haven't seen it.
Constantine is one of my favorite DC characters of all time. Do you know who he is?
I know who he is. He's the one that I go, all right, I'm not going to watch this episode if he pops up.
Oh, because
demons,
yeah.
Spooky.
Yeah, but he's a detective. He's not. I mean, he just knows how to do that, so it doesn't mean he's a demon. Though.
Yeah, I know, but he battles the magic.
Yeah.
And Will doesn't like that at times.
Yeah, he's like if Doctor Strange wasn't Doctor Strange and an alcoholic.
Right.
So this movie, I think it's a good mixture of comedy and darkness. Mm-hmm. A lot of DC movies will try to be... A lot of the other DC movies will try to be funny when they're not.
What DCEU movie is funny? Is trying to be funny? I thought you were going to say dark, because the rest of the DCU is very curb stomp Superman's face into the concrete.
Fair enough. Because, I don't know, I just hate it when they try to put jokes in. I think there was like a lot of times when they, in the first, like the original Justice League with... Yeah. I think the one good joke out of that was, so like, what's your superpower? I'm rich.
That's pretty good.
That was a good joke. Other than that, I think Justice League should try to be dark. Like Deadpool says, "Oh my gosh, you're so dark. Are you sure you're not from the DC universe?"
Yeah.
So first things first, one thing that bothers me a lot in this movie, and it's because of like copyright reasons, is the character's name isn't actually, the superhero's name isn't Shazam. It is Captain Marvel.
Or it wasn't. Let me be clear. It wasn't. It is now.
It is now, yes.
Yeah.
The fact that they changed his name to Shazam is very, very stupid.
Yeah. You don't like it?
Reason being is he can't tell people his name. Because if he says Shazam, he transforms, right?
Right.
So like, what's your name? Shazam! Boom, he's a kid again. Everyone knows what his secret identity is.
Name.
Counter number 22.
S.
Name.
S.
S.
H.
S, is that spelled E-S?
No, like the letter S.
The leather S?
The letter S.
Sir, what's your name?
I'm spelling it. S-H.
S-H.
A.
A.
Z.
Z.
A.
A.
M.
M.
Exclamation mark.
Sir, so your name is Shazam?
Yeah, I don't know. You have to say it. You have to say it like more excited. Like
I work at the DMV. I want you to tell me your name. Say your name. We're not doing this, kid.
I can't say it. That'll cause issues. Trust me, there'll be a hole in the ceiling if I say it.
Are you threatening to bomb this place? Sir, we just got a threat against a government building. There's a man saying he's gonna blow a hole in the ceiling. We never fully explained this. Why did they have to change it?
Because there's already a character called Captain Marvel in the Marvel Cinematic Universe,
right,
and the comic book universe.
And what did Marvel decide to do when they invented a character named Captain Marvel after DC invented a character named Captain Marvel, but Marvel copyrighted theirs first? What did they decide to do, Joey?
So it isn't cool. I don't know how that's even possible. That someone came up with the idea, then they copyrighted it after they made the idea.
Joey, one of my favorite things about this movie, is the family. I love the family so much.
All hands on deck.
All hands on deck, Joey. All hands on deck. Beautiful. Now say a prayer.
Thank you for this channel. Thank you for the ice cream that we're going to consume later. Thank you for this new house.
What's your favorite member of the family?
What's that? The chunkier guy.
I knew you were gonna like him. It's like Spencer or something. I don't know. I can't tell you really any of them except for Mary and Billy.
Yeah, because I can't remember Billy's best friend's name. I feel like the girl's name's the younger.
Darla. Darla. We'll go with Darla. It might be wrong.
I mean, you have a phone right there. You can try it out.
Oh, true.
I want to say his name's Pedro. I'm thinking about our pineapple. Yeah. For those who don't know, the pineapple with the Sunday videos is named Pedro. Pedro the pineapple.
All right, here we go. I'm going to give you the characters of the family. We got Billy Batson, Freddie Freeman. Got a lot of alliteration going on here. We got Darla Dudley.
Okay, her name was Darla.
Mary Broomfield. Aw, come on. Why'd they gotta give Mary a different last name
It should have
letter?
been like Mary.
I don't know. Again, they break it again with Eugene Choi. And then we've got Pedro Pina.
His name was Pedro!
It was Pedro. He's Pedro the pineapple.
I was right.
I love Darla Dudson or whatever it was. Why don't they all have... They really went 3 characters with alliteration and then 2 of them without. Why didn't they just keep it going throughout?
Because Pedro's name started with a P, didn't it?
Yeah, it was Pedro Pina, Darla Dodson, Billy Batson, Freddie Freeman, and then it's like Mary Bethlehem or something. I don't know.
I think.
Bethlehem.
It should have been like Mary... Mozzarella.
Mary Mozzarella. And everyone keeps calling her Mary Mozzarella, and she's like, no, my name is Mary Mozzarella.
She does like an accent with it.
Every time.
Like, yeah, you listen
to me. I'm Mary Mozzarella.
No, okay, so I did this and I thought about what's it called? Hotel Transylvania.
Okay.
Where he's like, capiche?
Capiche? Are you talking at me?
Anyway, Pedro, I would have to say, mostly because like he's quiet for a good amount of the movie, and like he's like, and, like it sounds like he makes a lot of like he won't talk, he'll just make groaning and grunting sounds.
Right.
They're not.
So this is one of my biggest complaints. We'll get back to the family in a second, and it stands out the most to me in Pedro. When we get to the end and they all grab the staff and say Shazam, right? They transform into their superhero forms. We got the entire family going. These superhero forms, I don't think match the personalities of the kids well.
No, and I think it's weird how the adults acting is a lot worse than the kids, in my opinion. Like the guys like super speed, check, and I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
Freddy doesn't like talk like that. He's like, oh dude, super speed, check.
Right. Even Billy Batson as a kid and Shazam as an adult, they're both incredible. I love them both. But they're just a little bit different, yeah.
I think it's just because one's an adult, one's a kid, so they're going to take things differently as actors.
Right.
But I feel like it's a lot easier for an adult to match a kid than a kid to match an adult.
See, I feel like the problem is that Zachary Levi, who is good in this movie, is going for too much kid. He's going for too much goober. You know what I mean? Whereas they got the kid and he's like, I mean, Billy Batson's kind of like, my life is terrible. My mother left me. I'll beat you to death with a cane. You know what I mean? And then he transforms. He's like, hey, bada bing, bada boom. I'm Shazam.
Well, maybe I think the excuse for that is that guy right there is supposed to be like the best version of Billy, so like it changes his personality just a little bit to make it a little bit better. But he is still like pretty cocky and like full of himself, you know.
I love Freddy. I
do too.
He's so good.
He's awkward. He's very awkward. The scene where like Billy first like Shazam, the Shazam form first like appears, says, "Don't scream!" Like, who the heck slams that on a window?
He busts in the window.
Just like he pops it up, like, "Hey," and it pops up. Don't scream. It's me, Billy. You know, when you ask me like if I'd rather flight or invisibility, boom, this happened. I don't know what's going on. I need your help, buddy.
Then we got Eugene.
Eugene is an interesting character.
Yeah, he's not used enough, I don't think, in this.
No, I think he's a smart kid, which is cool because he's like, oh yeah, I tracked down your mom.
Right.
Like, here you go, Billy. Like, Eugene earned his spot at the table, bro.
Right.
Darla I like Darla. I think her adult form was a better match.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that being,
because like I think it's a lot easier for an adult to copy like a little girl.
That character, yeah.
Yeah, because Darla, it's not that Darla is an easy character to do. She kind of is, but I think it's just because it's easy to picture like what to do. So I guess let's say it's easy to do Darla's character.
There's less detail to the performance.
Yeah. She's, besides the fact that she's a vegan.
Vegans are great.
I like her character. I think it's easier to match. That was a good match. Freddy's adult form and they don't match at all. I do like, and for like a movie like with a bunch of kids in it, the acting for the kids are pretty good.
Oh, incredible! Yeah, I like all these kids.
Yeah.
The boringest of the siblings, Mary.
I don't really have much to say about her. I don't have anything negative or positive to say. I think that just should say more about her character, that they didn't give her enough opportunities to kind of be the character.
The parents are pretty cool.
I don't know. I like the dad. I don't know. I vibe with the dad. He seems pretty cool. He's like, oh no, we may have to cook a real turkey.
Oh no.
Oh no, the faux turkey.
It's broken.
Guess we gotta eat a real turkey. Sorry, darling.
Right. The mom's great too. She's just in it less.
Wrath, gluttony, pride, blah blah blah.
I think this movie is bad at symbolizing things that are kind of hard to symbolize. Like you got the 7 deadly sins. You line them all up. It's like a couple of them have things that like symbolize what they are, and a couple of them are just like, and I'm a dragon.
Yeah,
like,
well, because I was trying to the whole time I'm like watching this movie, I'm trying to figure out, because they never really say specific. They point it out, like you can probably figure it out. But I'm like, as I'm doing this, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm like, all right, that fat one right there, that's obviously gluttony. Reed has 4 arms. Envy is the little like goblin looking guy. I think Pride's like the dragon looking one.
Is it? Yeah, see, it's like there's a big just dragon with wings, and I'm like,
That doesn't make sense.
couldn't tell you.
Like, oh yeah, dragons are prideful?
Right.
Maybe?
Question mark.
So they'd have a Teen Titans episode that's kind of similar to this. Instead of calling it the 7 Deadly Sins, they call it the 7 Enemies of Men.
Okay.
So like, and they look nothing like demons or whatever. They look like kind of like creatures with weird faces, essentially. Yeah.
Interesting.
So the Teen Titans Go did that. I don't support Teen Titans Go. It's not for my generation.
I do. I think it's better.
Teen?
No, I'm kidding. I've never seen actual Teen Titans. I think Teen Titans Go is good. It's very funny. It's really funny. I've never seen the original show. I know a lot of people are really mad about Teen Titans Go simply over the fact that it exists. I think it's quite funny. Minus all the parts where Robin's like flexing
Teen
his butt
Titans
cheek.
isn't supposed to be funny.
I mean, that's fair. Teen Titans Go is, though.
Anyway.
It's also kind of like when they all have their super forms at the end, they kind of each get a power that's a little bit stronger than the rest of them, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. I was like, because at first I'm like, does Billy just like have all the powers, and then like they only have like certain powers?
Right.
Then I'm like, oh wait, they have all the same power set, just one's better at something else than the other. I think
Right.
Captain Marvel, he's like, he's the strongest,
Mm-hmm.
and then everyone else, they're on almost on the same level as him. They just have a power that is stronger than all
Right.
the other ones.
And some of them, it's like, one of them's like, oh, I'm flying around like crazy. One of them's super speeding around. Pedro, I believe, is the one who's super strong. Then you get to, like, the Wisdom of Solomon. Which one has that, and how are they using it? That's another thing. You're supposed to get wisdom? Where did he get the wisdom? I don't think...
It's not very apparent.
Yeah, he's kind of dumb. I'm going to be honest with you.
Thad was a decent villain.
Mm-hmm.
I just think the whole eye concept was meh.
Yeah. I remember being in theaters watching this movie for the first time, and when they're in that boardroom, and he just yucks his brother out the window, that caught me so off guard.
Bro,
like,
that scene is like one of the scenes that you'll see in DC that kind of like feel like this part should be like I thought like it was gonna be a lot more bloody. I thought I remembered it being a lot more bloody.
Yeah.
It wasn't, because like a lot of the like eating and consuming of the peoples or killing of all those people in there like happened behind like stained glass.
This whole movie looks really good. I love the like Christmas aesthetic. I think that looks really good.
Does that mean Shazam is technically a Christmas movie because it happens around the time period of Christmas, like Die Hard?
I think it's more of a Christmas movie than Die Hard is.
So what you're saying is, you heard it from here, folks. Shazam is a Christmas movie, like Die Hard.
I personally think it is. This movie has a lot more snow than Die Hard, a lot more Christmas lights than Die Hard, a lot more of Christmas spirit than Die Hard, and
You see Santa Claus in it like
Santa Claus. He's in it like 8 times. Die Hard.
It's like, oh my gosh, this was a bleep, 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 bleep.
Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. I want to make that very clear.
Die Hard's a Christmas movie.
It is not a Christmas movie. Anyway.
Any hoodle.
Yep.
So, there's something about this movie too that I like. There's design choices that I like and I don't like. So obviously the 7 Deadly Sins, I don't like their designs too much just because they're not like very specific.
This is a great costume.
Yes,
Being
it is.
Such a wackadoo, going with the comics look. It's so good.
So, you know how we're YouTubers, Will?
Arguably, you could say.
Arguably, you could say.
We've done 23 videos at time of recording. By the time this is out, it'll probably be 26.
Most likely. So these guys got hundreds of thousands of followers and subscribers and people to view their videos just because they're filming the superhero stuff.
Right.
Like, oh yeah, super strength test.
Right.
Oh yeah, flight test, super jump. Blah, blah, blah. Fire invulnerability. He was like, oh yeah, teleportation, crosses up. Haha, secret, like, flammability check.
Should we test each other for superpowers? Just to make sure we don't have anything?
Just don't set me on fire.
I won't.
Okay. Because I've already tested that. I am burnable.
How do you... When did you...
4th of July when I was about 13 years old. We had like, you know, those long string of firecrackers. I lit one. I was gonna throw it into the flames. I held it too long, and it started popping in my hands. Then I dropped it. A good amount of my right hand, like around my fingers, were kind of burnt and crispy.
Oh.
Yeah, it hurt a lot, and I couldn't get any cream on it until I got home. And I had to drive from kind of the country back to the city, which was about a 45-minute drive.
Oof. So, Joey, what was your favorite part? You never actually said that. I said it at the beginning.
Where Billy finally comes around to the family. I think everyone got their superpowers. It's pretty cool. And then he's like, "All right, guys, say my name." Billy! No, not my name, but the name I say to turn into the sky.
Right.
Oh, Shazam!
Yeah, it is a super cool ending.
Yeah, it's like if DC did Avengers movie, because it's a team of superheroes, but a lot of them have the same powers. So wait, hold on, what's the point? Because there's supposed to be one more of them. I thought like Black Adam was gonna take that seat, and he's gonna be like the wayward brother, you know?
Is that a Black Adam cameo at the beginning when they're talking about the one that went astray, and he's got the glowy like hologram?
I want to say so because he was the champion before Billy was the champion.
Interesting.
Black Adam's supposed to be coming out like next month, I think.
Right, next month, and then it's like
no, not next month because
it's October.
October.
And then like a month later, Shazam 2 comes out. So it's going to be interesting how much those connect. And are we saying they exist in the same, like, are they going to touch?
Well, no? I'm so glad that, you know, Dwayne The Rock Johnson's finally going to be a superhero or anti-hero.
The Black Adam movie's been in the works for like 7 years now.
Well, they're trying to make it good. Hopefully it doesn't flop like Morbius.
Morbin time. What are you going to give this movie? What's your review?
I'm going to give it...
Ooh, Big Red.
Yeah.
Clifford. Don't fit he's putting it. You can tell Joey's tired when he tries to fit things into his mouth, including large cans. Uh-oh, he's chomping the Big Red.
I'm going to give it 7 Big Red cans out of 10.
7 Big Red cans out of 10.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go higher than that. I'll give it a 7-9. V8 orange energy drinks out of 10. I think it's pretty good. I'm excited to see the second one, and I'm excited to see Black Adam less than the second one, but it'll be interesting.
All right, guys. So before we actually sign off and say our final things, we did start the channel in this room. We were actually a bit more to the right, and we're at an angle because we have the TV there.
Right. I think that's something we should reconsider in our future sets. Like,
I mean, we have an extra TV.
Yeah, this was better than doing it that way, but I loved having the
pictures.
Yeah,
and which we're excited to like move to a bigger space and have more working room, because then we can kind of do more stuff on the set. We won't be just limited to kind of the space we have. Well, a confined space like this, because my room is not too big. But with the new set, we can just have everything set up where we want it to be. Yeah. But it's been a really, really fun ride being here in this room. It's given us time to kind of come closer as friends. But
I really enjoyed watching the episodes of Moon Knight together in here.
Yeah.
Very fun.
So it's this room kind of we grew and developed more as YouTubers. And to say I don't want to forget this place. So luckily we have the old videos to kind of reminisce about all the old things. Yeah. So with that, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as comment down any future TV shows or movie reviews you want us to do. And hit that notification bell to stay posted on any future 2000 and something videos. So don't have a good day, guys. Have a great day. Bye.
So, what are we doing after this?
I don't know yet. Do you ever feel like a Shazam character, kind of underdeveloped or overly designed? Do you feel kind of gray and dim, like the 7 deadly sins, 'cause they're kind of boring?